We're off to see the cows in this video. We're here just yesterday, at least at the time of recording, so I'm assuming they'll be in this field still. They may have been in the top far hand corner of the field we were just in. They're not in this one to the side. Can't see, oh no, they are just there actually. In that field to the right, they were in this one straight on yesterday. But it looks like they might just be moving in here. Is there a farmer? Oh, that was a tree stump. Oh, there's a dog. Oh, is the farmer actually there at the moment? Ooh, interesting. Let's put the bike here for a second. There's a poo bag in the bush there. Let's have a quick peek in this field here. See if the farmer is back, so I'd imagine that is his dog. Otherwise, there's just a really irresponsible dog owner. We are allowed in both fields here. They're both accessible to the public. As you can see though, it's on the other side of this fence. Yeah, the farmer must be here. As you can see, they are generally here between April and November. So unfortunately they will be leaving pretty soon. Yeah, the farmer must be right. Should I go and talk to him? Maybe I should go and talk to him to avoid any awkwardness. It is open to the public, but I got in trouble with a farmer in that field, the owner of those cows over there, a while ago. So I'll go and talk to him quickly, make sure. Yeah, no, just had a really nice talk with that farmer there. The actual farm, he's a dairy farmer. This farm's like 4 or 5 miles away from here. But these ones, obviously, as I always say, are beef cattle. The youngest, he said, were at 12, 13 months, and then the oldest, 24 plus. They're having a TB test tomorrow. He's taking about 20 of them away from the herd. Anyway, and fingers crossed they don't have any TB. I learned quite a bit from him. Obviously, I've known about TB. You know, hello there, you're right. Let me stand on this side of the bike so it's less scary, maybe. You're a bit away from the herd, aren't you, there? So, should we go over this way? I'll walk with you. But yeah, no, they're having a TB test tomorrow. Hello. You okay? Hello. You are lovely. All I ever say to you guys is hello. Yeah, no, sorry, but having the TB tests tomorrow. And then he said, as long as the weather is good, because obviously it was quite a dry summer, all the grass over in those fields was relatively short. It's all sprung up now with the rain we've had. But, so that's why they're all here. There's 57 here, and yeah, he said he's taking 20 or 30 away tomorrow, as well as the TB test tomorrow as well. And he kind of explained how that works. They get a jab of some kind. I didn't ask exactly how it happens, but they have a jab. It might be some kind of blood thing or something, but apparently lesions appear somehow or another. Hello. Oh, sorry. Okay. Drop my bike a little bit. If they see, oh no, so the lesions don't appear, but then if they test positive for TB, then obviously they get taken away and put down, and then you know they do a biopsy or whatever, and if there are lesions then obviously they have it. But he said, I don't remember if it was last year or a couple of years ago anyway, he had a few. He had 9 taken away that tested positive for TB, and out of the 9 that had tested positive, only 3 actually had it. So you know, as a vegan, obviously, I didn't go on about my veganism to him, because no, I'm not a militant vegan, but as a vegan, hearing about any animal having to be killed is hard. But yeah, especially if they test positive. The test as well, he said, is over 100 years old, and they've not updated it. So we'll leave these guys alone. We'll go further into the herd where they're probably a bit more comfortable. Just the 2 of them here. But yeah, the test's over 100 years old. Alright, I'm just going to go up there and see your friends, okay? Don't mind me. Yeah, no, I learned quite a fair bit, to be fair, though. He was a really nice guy. Obviously, this is a public area anyway, but I just asked him just to make sure, you know, obviously he's just moving them in here for the day. But I learned my lesson, you know. I mean, you never want to mess with any kind of farmer. Farmers are amazing, you know. I mean, is that a cow there as well on that side of the fence, or is that something else? Just there. They do access. I don't know if it's this herd that accesses the marshland, but they do have access. There's a whole load of geese over there in the field. But what are you? Are you a cow over here in the bush? Sorry, I've gone on. Yeah, you are a cow. You're not that side. You're just down there. Fair enough. But you know, I learned a fair bit. I just ramble on too much in my videos, but he was a really nice guy anyway. And I was saying about the other farmer in the herd, or the owner of the other herd in the field over there got in trouble a bit earlier in the year, early summer, because I was in his field, didn't ask permission, I was just kind of sitting in there. Hello, you're alright, I'm just rambling away. And he obviously, you know, he thought I was just up to no good or whatever. He actually took my bike briefly. I thought I'd lost it for good, but he dropped it just outside the gate when I pointed out which way I came from, and he had a chat with me. And yeah, so I do have his number. I have tried on several occasions. Right, I did try back during the summer, you know, trying to arrange a time, because he was more worried about the liability after I explained kind of, you know, why I come and visit him, about the liability of maybe them charging me or whatever. But we tried to arrange a time to come and see them anyway, but we never kind of got our schedules lined up, and then I kind of just gave up. Oh, there's the chocolate one from yesterday. They've all just been moved in, obviously, so new field, lots of grass to eat. I'm not expecting them to come and say hi, but if they do, that'd be awesome. But I'm just going to chill out, probably chat a load of crap with them. Hopefully have no dogs come along. You know, you do occasionally get an irresponsible dog owner, their dog off lead. Just the other week I was over there, they were in here, dog owner comes from the marsh there, comes into this gate. There is actually an off-leash dog over there, it looks like it's coming this way. But yeah, there's this guy, you know, he lets his dog through completely off leash, cows are here, and the dog chases one just up this pathway for a little bit. Owner calls him 3 or 4 times, eventually goes back, but you know, currently rendering a video from yesterday, as I said. I might have said at the start of the video here. Oh, has it done? No, it's just turning my phone off. 47.9%. 44% battery. I might just finish that later, or I'll have to probably restart it later, but I want to get some footage of you guys, because you are beautiful and lovely. Who do I want to get? Let's get one of you, I reckon. That's a good shot. Oh, no, they're camera shy. Sorry, don't mean to disturb you while you're eating. Oh, hello there. Hello. You okay? Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Do you mind? I hear some crows. I want to have a look round, but you are so handsome and majestic. How close is this dog getting? A little bit closer. Hoping they put him on lead by the time they get into the field. There's an on-leash dog over there. Where's my friend just gone? He's just gone over there. Yeah, they're responsible behind us, thankfully. She sounds demonic, telling the dog to go behind. But yeah, they are just lovely. Yeah, not fans of the dog. Aww. They're not too bothered by me though, so I will grab my bike and walk over where they're going. Oh, there's 2 dogs I think over there off leash, a spaniel and something else. The dog doesn't seem too bothered, you know, he's not barking or anything. She's just going behind. I mean, you know, fair play to her for keeping it on her lead, but don't see why she has to keep nagging at it. I don't know. We're very well behaved though, thankfully. Owner and dog alike. Who should I come and say hi to? That's the question. You got horns, let's see one of the horny guys today, shall we? Or should we go and see the chocolate one? Hello. You got a bit of mud sticking out your mouth. You're alright, don't mind me. You okay? I wonder how grass tastes to you guys. How does it taste to me? Let's see. Like a whole lot of nothing, really. It's kind of just chewy. Yeah, I can't really swallow it, it's just chewy and stringy. But, well, the dogs are eating over there anyway. Let's go and see the chocolate one, shall we? Oh. Alright, buddy, I'm just going to walk up this way, don't mind me. There was another, well, he's not quite as chocolate coloured. He's more brown. But I'm pretty sure this is the only one of that colour in the herd here. It's mostly brown and black. Do you know what, I should have asked what kind of cows they are. I've got no idea. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me what kind of cows are they. Are they a mix of different ones? Are they... I don't know. I know there's Frisian cows. There's obviously Highland cows. I would love to go and see some Highland cows. But there's none around here. No, there aren't. There's none around here, buddy. Don't you mind me. I'm just going to record you if that's alright. Moment of truth, are they being put on the lead? There's another responsible dog owner there. Oh, they're in the marsh. Oh no, they're right through the gate. Well, they're in here off lead. They're going back to the owner, thankfully. Are they well trained or are they just checking up? Hello there. Are you paying attention to... I think they are putting them on lead, which is nice. No one's interested in the bike today. They're really just wanting to eat. But yeah, no, so I've got, hopefully, at least until the end of November. He said maybe the first week, oh no, that one's Spaniel's still off lead over there. Maybe the first week of December is when they're usually off. Have you guys seen the dog? Is it being put on lead or what's happening there? See, I know they're still not put on lead. Hopefully they're well behaved. They're kind of messing about over near the marsh gate. See, I'm not a very confrontational person, and I won't pass judgment just yet. I mean, they should be on lead. You see, it's running right up to the cows over there. They're not barking yet, which is good, but yeah, no, I mean, it's fairly well behaved. It is running about. You are so... That must be one of the 12, 13 month old ones. You are so tiny. You know, they are fairly well behaved dogs, but they are still just, you know, they shouldn't be off leash around them, just on the off chance something goes wrong. Oh, where are you going, buddy? There's someone behind me. Oh no, there's not. Yeah, see, they're just making the cows uncomfortable. They've got leads right in their hands. I don't know. To be fair, cow isn't that bothered by it. Oh, there they go, going for the bike. I mean, not the worst dog owners, but not the best. Let's go make sure nothing too rough happens with the bike. Right, dudes, you found the bike finally. How are we doing? You okay? I'm going to sit right in. I know, I'll sit in between you. I was going to sit right there in the way, but actually that's a great shot right there, if you don't mind, sir. You guys are lovely. I'm going to get a photo of you as well, actually. Portrait. Get a few. It's a bit close up, but I kind of like it. You know, close up. Kind of not getting the full face in. Have you just noticed me? And you're backing off a little bit. Have a little sniff. Yeah, thankfully that dog was fairly well behaved. Definitely not the worst one that I've seen. The cows didn't seem to mind it too much, but they definitely were a little bit agitated walking around, you know. Hello. Then again, I'm here. Although, I mean, they're fairly chill around me. Hello, sorry. You're okay. You right? I'm just watching you eat, don't mind me. How much battery have we got left? And what time is it actually as well? It's only 2 o'clock, so I want to probably be here about half an hour more. Cameron will die before that for sure. I want to go and see that little one there now. He's probably one of the youngest in the herd. We've got 26% left, and we've been going 15 minutes, so it'll probably be around a 20, maybe 25-minute video. There's a big hole there. Is that someone else coming into the field or someone leaving somewhere else? Giant hole. Oh, is that a rabbit hole? Looks a bit big for a rabbit hole, doesn't it? Maybe a badger hole? Potentially? Fox hole? Fox den? Did one of you guys dig this? No. Right, let's go and see the little one anyway. Now, it's good to know. I mean, it's the 6th today, so I've got at least, 3-ish weeks with them. But yeah, they are all, well, 20 of them will be leaving tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow. I mean, I'm off tomorrow luckily as well. I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe I should have asked what time. I could have asked, because the cattle crush is over that way. It sounds kind of mean, cattle crush, but it's where they get their hooves done and their obviously their TB checks and whatever. So I might pop by some point tomorrow, see if I can pop in and have a look, see how they're doing then. That's a good idea. And I think I may contact the other farmer, the owner of the other herd as well, go and see them, because I haven't seen them for ages, and that was a really, really friendly one. Every time I go in there, he'd be over and let me stroke him and all sorts. He was lovely. Yeah, let's go and see this one, because you are just adorable. Yes, you are, sir. Which way should I come from? You're turning that way, but I want to get more over this way afterwards, so I'm going to park just there, if you don't mind. Hello. You okay? Can we be friends? I'll just stay here. Oh, I'll get down and record you a little bit. Hello. With that grass in the foreground as well. Oh, he's off. Never mind that. He doesn't want to be on camera. Fair enough. You are such a handsome little chap there. We'll leave you alone. We'll go and see the bulk of the herd. I mean, it's the most grouped up of the herd anyway, so we'll go and see these guys again. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I'll come back tomorrow at some point and hopefully we can catch the farmer when he's doing doing his TB test. I probably won't record it. I might ask if I can get a few clips here and there, but we'll see. Simon, I think his name was, so we're on first name basis, so that's good. I want to keep it friendly, hopefully. So I would imagine every year his herds are here. Chocolate ones over this way, just behind this one up front. Anyone left down there? I don't think so. They're all together now. Well, from there, they're all up this way anyway. But they are just lovely. Yeah, he said a couple of people over the summer loved coming and sit with them and all sorts. And this is one of the friendlier herds that I've seen in general, here especially. I mean, they are usually fairly inquisitive. I mean, all cows are inquisitive, they love coming and say hello, see if we can prove a point. You coming over? Come and say hi, come and see the bike. But they're just big puppies, giant puppies. They're so curious and so friendly. A lot of people, I mean, including myself for years when I was little, used to be terrified of them. And one day I was here on my bike a few years ago, probably like 2018, 19, maybe even before that. I'm gonna come around this side a little bit, just in front of you like that, and you can come and have a look. Come and see. It's okay. I shouldn't have moved. But it was, quite a few years ago now. I was down in that field over there. I was on the path with my bike, old bike now. Neil came crowding around and I was like, oh crap, here we go. I wasn't like the most terrified at that point, because I was, what was I, 17, 18, 19, around that age, and I understood that, they're just curious. But that was kind of my first real experience being among a lot of cows, and they were literally formed the perfect circle around me, blocked the whole path up for everyone else. But from then on I've just been obsessed with them. Occasionally, not any of the ones here, well, once again in that field over there, a different time, got charged up by one, but I walked around the hedgerow there. He was that side of the hedgerow, these big these trees in the hedge, he was that side. I was walking to that side from there, and I kind of appeared suddenly from around the bush, frightened him. And obviously it's his field, he's here all the time, I'm just visiting. And so not only did I startle him, I started him in his home. And so he charged me a little bit. Nothing came of it, I walked away slowly. You never want to run if you're around cows, unless you like running. Okay, the camera ran out, it's back in the pod. We'll spend about 5 more minutes here. Oh my gosh, the farmer down there is actually, and that's the farmer that I was on. Oh, it was a bloody, I don't know what that bird was. It was a yellowy colour. It wasn't a goldfinch. It was way too big for a goldfinch. I might quickly cycle down there, and see the other farmer. Instead of texting, that's a good idea, I'm going to do that now. Yeah, I'm going to do that off camera. Obviously, this will charge a bit. We can maybe spend a bit more time here than afterwards. For now, though, I will leave you in peace. I'll come and see you another day for sure. Tomorrow, for sure. But yeah, you've been lovely. If I don't see you again today, stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. I don't think it's supposed to rain, although the sky doesn't look amazing. And I will see you later. I am kind of going to rush off so I can catch him. But yeah, you're all lovely. I will see you later. They're just awesome. Yeah, just had a friendly chat with him. I want to say, I forgot to ask his name again. I completely forgot to put it on my phone. I'm pretty sure it's Howard, or it begins with an H. Anyway, but that's actually a new herd to the one that I saw when I got in trouble with him at the beginning of the summer. There's 53, I think he said, in there now. They're about 8 to 12 months old. He had to sell the other ones. I don't know if he had to, but he sold the other ones. And he got those back in March. Raised them all on milk or whatever, and now they're there. He owns the sheep as well. He's off to round up some ewes that have got into the neighbour's field. I feel like one of those guys who just goes round. I mean, I suppose I am one of those guys who just goes around talking to people, but I don't know, it's nice. It helps me work on my social skills because I lack any social skill. It was really awkward. I mean, it was Simon? I want to say it was Simon or Sam. He said Sam. I'm pretty sure his name, he said Simon, but I could be wrong. But anyway, when I met him, obviously I had a question in mind, and it was kind of, you know, I don't know, but I just felt, because I rode up to him and I said, you know, I don't know if you remember me from earlier in the year. Yeah, Connor. So you remember me actually, which is, I suppose, a good sign or a bad sign. I don't know, but no, he's very nice. But yeah, I had a kind of an awkward chat. I'm super awkward, but super friendly anyway. But yeah, awesome day meeting the farmers, and what are the chances of that? Meeting two of the farmers on the same day. Awesome stuff. But this has probably got no charge still. I just thought I'd throw that in for future Connor to look back on. But yeah, awesome stuff. I mean, he said, you know, if I ever want to go and see them, just drop him a message. So, you know, that offer's still on the table, which is nice. But again, yeah, obviously farmers are very busy. He's off to, you know, get the ewes out of his neighbour's field, as I said. So we're going to make sure that shuts. See, this one is awkward. I'm going to get him shut. Going to make sure that shuts behind us. Hey Siri time. I reckon I've got enough time to go and make it back now without school kids getting in the way. So I'll end the vlog here. It was a lovely little cow session and meeting the farmers, which was also really awesome. We'll come back out tomorrow as of recording this video anyway. It might not be posted tomorrow, but we'll come out some point fairly soon. Well, I'll come out tomorrow and it'll be posted sometime fairly soon. And we may see a little bit of the TB vaccinations or tests, or tests, he said. I don't know if they vaccinate them at the same time, but TB stuff over that way anyway. And if not, we'll just hopefully spend a bit more time with them. Those ones as well, he said they'll be out here as long as it's, you know, relatively dry and the grass is available to eat. He brings them hay out every day to aid this stuff. He says, you know, it goes through a bit quick, so I suppose the hay binds it all together. But before the camera dies, I will see you in the next one. This was a pretty awesome day.